All right. You know, I was saying at work today. Are we live? We good? We got video? Yeah. I was saying at work today how it was a Thursday, but it felt like a Monday. And that just kind of came right back tonight. A couple of technical difficulties in a row. All right, but we are not going to do this. We're going to... Can I load game from settings? I don't think so. All right, load. And then we will not get the autosave. We'll go this one. Yeah, I accidentally doxed myself in that first part, so I had to restart and delete that video, so apologize. Okay, so now we will go back and this time without the oops. And we will start recording, and now we'll watch the cutscene.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
We got reports of an unexplained phenomenon. Dematerialization events all across Mira.
What do we know about it?
Whatever it is, it happened in several places at the exact same moment. It created expanding spheres that swallow anything they touch. Any matter caught in the radius, gone without a trace. Not even in the EM spectrum. Gone like cow piss in a rainstorm.
That doesn't sound like a natural occurrence.
For the time being, the effects are localized and the expansion has been limited. But if this keeps up, it's only a matter of time until it reaches NLA as well.
You're saying NLA is in danger?
That's horrifying! Tatsu, prepare to evacuate at once!
And go where exactly? This is happening everywhere. Not like anywhere else is safer.
If it swallows everything, then no point putting up defenses, I guess.
It would be like spitting a hurricane in the eye.
First off, we'll need to gather concrete data. Let's find a place we can observe the phenomenon.
Good plan. Be extremely careful. There's no way to predict what might happen.
Sure. Though in all honesty, That's been pretty much par for the course since we set foot upon this planet.
You said it.
And this is precisely what we admire about humans. This attitude of all's well that ends with a bang.
I'd rather avoid any more bangs.
The Lifehold Core investigation pales in importance to this.
Both are crucial matters, of course. But even if analysis of the Lifehold determines we're in no immediate danger, that won't mean much if all of Mira dematerializes from under our feet.
Let's keep this under wraps. Better that the troops stick to the investigation.
Yes, seems wise. No use causing widespread panic.
Elma?
I've got a hunch, Lynn. Everything that's going on, it can't just be coincidence. I can't shake the feeling. It's all connected.
Okay. Now, I am definitely in unknown. So I know nothing about... I've watched absolutely nothing about any of the new content. So this is all fresh reaction here. I know a couple of y'all have been through this, so don't be afraid to to help me out if I'm being a knucklehead. What's up, Caleb? Welcome. Ooh, I see something up there I want. Where are my... Why you gotta be down there? Alien wreckage, what's up? Ooh, that was worth it for some battle points. Okay. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Is that it?
It's just dark, inky blackness.
Not even light can escape from within. This is no ordinary phenomenon. This is beyond understanding. It's a nightmare.
If it was anything at all like a black hole, we should be getting anomalous mass readings. But there's nothing.
No point guessing. Let's prioritize getting any blades here to safety.
Awesome, thanks, Caleb. There was someone, just real quick, someone left a comment on one of my old videos because there's a, I can't remember, but you have to, it's a quest where you have to plant a data probe, and you get there and you're helping another team of blades, and there's the big, like, I don't know, gorilla looking thing, and you have to attack it from behind or you do almost zero damage to it. And I always forget that, and I never do it right. And then someone posted a comment and was like, attack from behind, and I was like, yeah. So yeah, I'm not opposed to any help. Oops. Hey, malware bites. Get out of the way. I don't know what it is about today. Everything's just popping up on the stream where I don't want it.
Elma, look!
What? ghosts.
But how? Why here?
Where'd they disappear?
Come on, you and me.
All right, let's do it. Or not. There we go.
Straight up! Through the buff! One float, end it all! I'll weaken them.
Invincible, eh?
Come on! Now, I'm melee attacks. Take this! Huh? Nailed it. Now come on!
This is it!
So auto attacks work.
This is it!
That's it! Huh?
Attack some! This is it!
Huh?
That's not doing anything.
I'll weaken them. Launching missile!
Okay, so all right, so it's ranged. Only range works.
Come on!
This is it!
One float, end it all! That's it!
Yeah, ranged only. Okay.
Oh yes! Weaken it! I'm ending this!
So Phoenix doesn't count as range though.
Come on! Come on!
So all I got is my stinger
Come
missiles.
on! No!
All right.
Take this!
He's ranged. Oh, did I miss it? Say that.
I'll weaken them!
This is it!
Goes to
One
orb.
float, end it all!
Oh, go for the orbs. Okay.
Come on! Launching missile!
I'm
Huh? Take this! Come on! I'm ending this! Nailed it! Now cripple him! This one's gonna cut
This is it!
Come on!
This is it!
Huh? Launching missile! On you!
This is it!
Overdrive! I'll weaken them! Got it! You're mine!
This is it!
Nailed it! Now cripple him!
Okay. Well, that was a little bit better. Thanks for that. Yeah, I missed. Only if nothing works. Okay.
It's sauce! I'm ending this! I'll end it all! Huh?
This is it!
There we go. Give
That's
me a little
it.
bit more
You're in
camera
my
there.
sights.
Output at max! Come on!
That's it! That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Watch me lay in!
I'll weaken them! End of the line!
Okay, there we go. Now I got a glowing one.
Come
There
on.
we go. That looks better.
Launching missile! Touch me up! You're freaking out! Topple them with gunfire! Come on! I'll weaken them! This is it!
Oh, there it is. I was like, I swear he's not dead. Where's he at?
I'm ending this. This one blow to end it all. It's firing from on high. This you try it too. Huh?
Where is he? Okay.
Now,
There.
melee attacks. Take this.
Come on, let's key-bust this guy.
You're in my sight.
Nice. I'm getting wrecked though. I'm gonna lose a skull. That sucks.
Almost down. Quick, get not out.
Huh?
This is it.
Explain. We're all gonna cover
There
me
it is.
while I go in.
All right, hang in there.
I'm
Hang
not
in there,
letting
Arena.
up. Come on, I'll weaken them. This is it. Launching missile.
Nice. Hey, I don't want more of these. Come on.
Uh-oh. There's so many of them.
Now who's this? That's out of control. Oh my gosh.
That skill.
An Ares.
What?
No way. How's this possible?
Oh, don't be Lao. That's not Lao.
Elma, the Skell chasing that Ares just now?
The Vita.
Right. That's what I thought as well.
You're right. This phenomenon, ghosts, the Vita, and that Ares. We're just one squad. We can't deal with all of that ourselves.
Ooh. Yeah, a little bit. That was kind of the understatement. We can't deal with that all by ourselves after that one skull just wrecked hundreds. Sheesh. Alright. Oh, are we gonna get distracted? Yes, of course we're gonna get distracted because Jimmy Wild always gets distracted by other quest mobs.
Explain! I'm firing from on high. You try it too.
2 out of 6. Oh, they're all here. Sorry, stand by.
They never stood a chance.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
All right, stand by.
Hey, Colonel.
Nice.
Want to go shopping when we get back?
Sure. I hear Mall Cruise is having a sale.
All right, what is? Which one does it matter? Oh, probably Aculate, right? Yeah. Info pane. No. What am I looking for? Oh, tips? No. There it is. Okay. You can tell I don't get on here very often. In the in the index anyway. Whenever dematerialization occurs, true nature is shrouded in mystery. The light turns them into pillars of salt. Sheesh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Surrounded by a constant energy field capable of nullifying virtually all types of damage from physical to ether. Heart organs to control if taken out. Okay, there we go. All right, Caleb, smarty pants. Oh, actually, that was Minerva. Minerva's. You're both smarty pants, actually. You both knew. All right, back to live action. That's not what I want. We want missions. Welcome to Xenosaga. Okay, cool. I don't know. I'll take your word for it though. I believe you. Okay, real quick. Long's not here, but because he was the one I think that said that if I'm going to start over, I should start with Xenoblade Chronicles 1. How necessary is playing Xenosaga to understanding, all of this stuff? Like, do I have to restart all the way at the beginning, or just can I start at Xenoblade Chronicles 1?
An Ares?
I couldn't confirm who was piloting it, but that was an Ares, all right. The Prime, no less.
Lynn, give me your take.
Yes, sir. Judging by the speed, the maneuverability, it's hard to imagine what else it could be. I think we know the pilot.
So what? Are you telling me he's still alive? Alois Bernholt, pilot of the first Ares, and the hero who saved us all. On that note, I've got some news for you too. But you're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
The Vita you all saw. Unfortunately, it's the real deal.
Wasn't it locked up in the Lifehold core?
I looked into it. It should have been safe inside, but there wasn't so much as a fart. Either one of those phenomena is to blame, or God knows what. Ares, the Vita, chunks of the world vanishing. I've had just about enough of this.
You forgot the ghosts, Commander.
Ghosts? These beings we know nothing about. Could someone please bring us up to velocity?
Sad to say, we don't know much ourselves. An alien civilization opposed to the Ganglion. And yeah, that about covers it.
They were certainly opposed, but it felt like the ghosts were mopping the floor with them, and it wasn't even close.
They sent the Ganglion to pack?
Yep, it was pretty one-sided.
Ultimately, it was the battle between the ghosts and the Ganglion that cost us our world. We were the biggest losers in that.
It's not quite that simple. The ghosts are an omen, harbingers of doom. Back then, when we watched the Ganglion and ghosts clash with one another, think, what happened? That day, Earth was destroyed. What's more, that wasn't the first event of its kind. My home, the planet I was born on, it met with the same fate.
Your planet? It was destroyed?
Mira disappearing, the ghost's arrival, even the Ares. The dots all join up. It's connected.
Elma?
It's fine. The time has come for you all to hear the truth of how I lost my home twice over. The planet of my birth lay in a vastly distant corner of the universe and evolved differently from Earth. But like Earth, it was home to descendants of the ancient Samarians. We didn't wage war against other worlds. Ours was a peace-loving race. Till the Ganglion struck, without a whisper of warning. Their aim was nothing less than to completely eradicate Samar's legacy. And furthermore, to claim the Ares.
The Ares?
How's the Ares come into all this?
I don't know the whole story either. Only... the Ares wasn't something we created ourselves. It came from our forebears. The technology was theirs. All we did was recreate it based on records and relics left behind by ancient Samar.
But that means...
Right. The Ganglion are an artificial life form engineered by Samar. And the Ares is one of Samar's creations too. Which makes it easier to understand their motivations.
You think that's why the Vita was pursuing the Ares then?
However, we still have no inkling as to why the ghosts appeared.
I was just getting to that. As our fight against the Ganglion drew on, neither side seemed to be gaining any ground. Suddenly, dematerialization struck my homeworld. Then came a third side to the conflict, one hostile to both. Namely, the ghosts. The threat was new and unexpected, and indiscriminate, attacking us and Ganglion alike. The fighting grew muddled, and my world, already brought to the brink by war, was now also losing landmass to the DMAT events. The fate of my planet was sealed. And so, the Ares and I were sent with a mission to Earth. If If the Ganglions survived, they would target you next, as our fellow descendants of Samar. The last remaining threat. As for me, I was to gift you Ares tech, spurring your science to hopefully level the playing field. But in the end, I couldn't save the Earth, nor the Ares or the hero.
That's right. It may look grim, but we wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you.
Exactly.
Without you, Colonel, none of us would be here talking.
Thank you. Anyway, that's everything I have to share about me and the Ares. The Ares and the ghosts, they're indirectly linked through the ganglion. And whenever ghosts appear, planets die.
You're saying that the Ares is the reason. It's the cause of all this? So we're gonna lose Mira just like Earth? Like your world?
Yes, most likely.
So we know what we gotta do. Right? We gotta get out there and find that Ares. Bada boom!
But wait. Why didn't the pilot just get in contact with us? What's the point of hiding who they are?
Commander Bandom,
What is it?
we detected scales in active combat. 2 units.
They finally come up on Frontier Nav, huh? This energy's unreal. Ain't your grandpappy's skills.
You don't think...
Top order prediction would be an Ares in the Vita.
That saves us some legwork.
Quite. Let's move out.
You might be facing the Vita. I want you all out there.
Yes, sir.
No need to pussyfoot around, but stay frosty, Elma.
Roger. Right now, the way forward is clear. We don't know what's out there, but solving that mystery is the only hope we have.
Phew, alright, objective updated. Head for the scale that was detected. Alright. I gotta say, I don't like the new Vandom voice. I mean, it's fine, but it's not as cool as the old one. But I'll live with it. Okay, cool, I'm not alone.
That's the Vita, all right.
But who's piloting it?
What the heck was that?
Search me.
Give me some serious heebie-jeebies.
Those were the cores. Get ready.
Well, I'm ready, I think.
Come on, you and me.
So do we gotta target the things again? Nope.
I'm ending this. Let's take the fight to this. You're mine.
Output at max.
Nailed it. Now cripple him.
Oh man, I was watching to see damage done and I missed the
On my
retiming.
side. You got it next. We're coming to you.
Watch me lay into him.
Come on. Come on.
Alright, there we go.
Got it. Now follow up with a more.
Didn't know I was so popular.
Ooh, that voice.
Colonel, ghosts. Watch out.
When it rains, it pours.
They're going after the Vita.
Hey guy, what's up?
Damn.
What's up, bud?
They're wising up. Never thought they'd get the jump on me. My bad. It got the cores.
Are you really Al?
You're still alive? You dog! Where the hell have you been all this time?
Gang's all here. Plus a few new faces. Neat little sci-fi club.
Huh? What does big man mean?
He's saying he's happy to meet you all.
Wonderful. Spoken like a true mensch.
Sorry I worried you, princess. Let it all out. We earned a big tearful reunion.
I need to know. Why did the Vita take the cores?
Oh, what? We gonna be all business?
Don't change the subject. Tell us everything.
Fine then. I'll spill. But first, I want to know about you guys. Bet you've got stories to tell too. As for the Ares, can you get it examined?
We can. Let's pause for now. We'll pick it up later. We're putting ourselves at risk by staying here. I'll arrange transport for you and the Ares.
Talk about the cold shoulder.
That's the hero? Alois Bernhold? Him?
You've never met him before?
He'd already been promoted by the time we joined the Colonel's team. So yeah, we weren't introduced. His star had risen too quickly.
He's nothing like they made him look on the government broadcasts. He's just like a normal guy.
Oh, it's him all right. In the flesh.
Hey. This hero stuff, you mean me?
You know it. The great selfless hero who bought humanity a future at the price of his own life. Alois Bernhold. That's you, pal.
Seriously? That's not how I was hoping it'd go.
When it gets out that the heroes survived, they'll be dancing in the streets of NLA. People will go nuts.
NLA?
The white whale's habitat. That's what we're calling it now.
Right. So it made it after all.
Thanks to a certain hero.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Ah, shucks, cut it out. Lynn, I'm really happy you made it.
Yeah.
What's with that weird crouched lean forward?
Wow, though.
Hey, little
you
girl.
guys have been living it up.
Glad you made it. What?
Hey, how's it poppin'? You got a lot to learn.
Cut the rooks some slack. No one's born knowing your shtick.
No stress. I'll teach you the proper response later. I'm Alois Bernhold. Call me Al. Pleasure.
Here they are.
Right. Let's see what the fuss is about this NLA.
Okay. The dialogue is a little extra right now. But whatever. I'm interested. I'm interested in the ghosts and whatnot, but let's speed it up. A little more action, folks.
Good work. We moved the Ares to the restricted hangar to have it checked out. Now then, since the ghosts decided to give the Vita some lovin', does that mean they consider the Ganglion to be a bigger threat than us?
Ghosts don't have that kind of independence. They swarm whatever happens to be in front of them, like iron filings drawn to a magnet. You can think of them as a force of nature. The conclusion my world's scientists arrived at was this. Ghosts are in essence the universe's corrective system. End quote.
A system? I think I get it. Like animals' instincts. Nature's way of protecting itself. Is it that kind of thing?
And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice. From the four horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying, to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates, and the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. Sound familiar? You might have heard it, in some shape or form.
Yeah, that's
some heavy stuff. And coming from you, it sounds all the heavier.
It's from an Earth text passed down on your world since antiquity. When I first read it, it felt to me like a kind of forewarning, a moral teaching from which to learn.
And what, now you think it was a prophecy?
I think it's historical record.
Huh?
Well, suppose the people of the past knew of the existence of such a system.
You're saying ghosts are angels of the apocalypse? Get real.
Then God is real too?
It would align with the facts at hand.
Gods and angels. Before, I would have laughed you right out of town.
Well, either way. If the ghosts are chasing the ganglion, that's good news for us. If I learn anything else, I'll let you know. For now, rest up.
Will do.
Al, you're going straight to medical.
I'm healthy as a horse, sir.
That's what worries me.
Come on, back me up here.
Stop moaning.
All right. Sheesh, we're still in Act 1. Hey!
Hey.
Oh, is it time to cook again?
Got it. I'll be right there. They want me to stop by the Ares. The technicians want to pick my brain.
If there's anything I can help you with, just give me a shout.
Thanks, Lynn.
That is so
Can't
cool
believe
looking.
how much you got up and running. I know I was MIA for a good long while, but it's not like you've had years. Honestly, I'm impressed. It's growing on me, this NLA.
Good.
Mind letting go of that grudge already, Princess?
I don't know what you're talking about. What exactly is there for me to hold a grudge over?
Well, since I left you alone for all this time, figured you were sour about it.
Let's see. If only you'd stayed behind with me, I could have had it a whole lot easier than I did. Maybe it's obvious since you came to us from the Air Force, but your piloting skills were a cut above. Anyone could see your promotion would be just a matter of time. So when you left the team so soon after joining, I was happy for you. So if there was one thing I'm sour about, it's that I made you take the Ares. I'm angry at myself for that. When we were leaving Earth, I prioritized directing my team. So when you took the Ares and dove into the heart of the enemy swarm, I couldn't do much to stop you. A mistake. I depended on your skills too much. And so they crowned you a hero, made you the Ares' sole pilot, and you kept on protecting us. Until the day of the battle that ended with us crashing down on Mira and you. Gone. How I regretted it. Forcing the Ares on you. The way that I drove you into taking up the hero's mantle. So much guilt.
You didn't do that. I went charging off on my own. I was like a kid with a new toy, so I should have known better. Nah, I'm no hero. I was just terrified. Scared that I'd lose my place in the world. Just like I lost my motherland when I was a kid. I needed the white whale intact. The Ares was just a means to that end.
A means, huh? You know, I'm the same as you then. I lost the planet where I was born, and came to Earth with the Ares, an unwilling companion. But I think that's giving the thing far too little credit. The Ares wasn't just a tool. This Skell was always leading the way, guiding us where we're needed.
Needed? Here?
Yes. I'm glad you came back. Truly.
Honestly, I'd be so much happier if I was helping to fix up the Ares. But they told me to get out of their way. They were all like, you just stick to your blade duties. How rude is that? Like, dude, I was even on the original Ares maintenance team. Thanks for the vote of confidence. It's kind of you to say. You know, the first time I met Al, it was around the time I got assigned to Elma's team. You've seen what he's like. The others never really got his humor. So he was often all alone, like it or not. But I liked him. He was always kind to me. Maybe it's because he had a younger sister about the same age. They got separated trying to flee their country. Seems it got pretty rough there. He hadn't seen her since then. Al always said that people need a place to belong. Not like a location or some specific address or whatever. It's more somewhere you'd keep coming back to. Somewhere people liked and trusted you. He used to talk about it a lot. I think the place his sister and family were, that's where he felt needed. But then it was taken from him. After that, he decided all of Earth needed him and took to the stars. The belief his family was alive and well somewhere down there, that's what made him decide Earth was worth giving anything to protect. After we lost Earth, the white whale became Al's home.
So you see, Lynn, that's what makes you part of my big, fat, happy family.
That's how he put it to me once.
What
Hearing
was that abomination?
I'd never felt so happy in my whole life. Now, I can't do it anymore. I can't just blindly trust Al's kind words. Too much has happened. We've been through too much since then. You're right. I'm probably overthinking it. I don't need all the answers straight away. Thanks for letting me ramble. I appreciate it. I feel better at getting that off my chest.
Roger. It seems Al's done with his checkup now. Time to move.
Okay. What is that? L and Y. Oh, show destination. Oh, that's the. Oh, that's a shortcut. Okay, I gotcha. Cool, thank you. I'm not liking this. Like, I don't know what they did. Elma's not Elma, and I don't know. They made Lynn somehow. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but I don't love it right now so far. We'll keep giving it a chance, but well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna play it, but I don't like. Yeah, I don't know. The characters just feel off for some reason.
Boy, oh boy. Really put me through the ringer.
Yeah, well, if you weren't organic, it would have been a lot easier for us, too. Right. Difference is, Al isn't a mim. It's his real body.
You thought all crew members were supposed to be Mims, didn't you? But you see, Al here might just be the chosen one.
The Ares Prime needs a warm body to run.
Guys, does this matter right now?
You're right, but first, it's good to have you back, Al. The hero returns, and with him, our hearts are all uplifted.
Do me a favor and nix the hero thing. It's weird being put on a pedestal. Anyway, can I get a recap? I've missed a lot of scuttlebutt. I'm like a lost time traveler here.
Certainly. Let me give you the bullet points.
Okay, wow. You guys sure had a rough time while I was away.
All right, then. Now I'd like to ask you some questions. Al, where were you up until now?
To explain that part, I'll need the results of my Skell's analysis. You'll never believe me unless I give you something to back it up.
What are you trying to say?
We've detected a giant energy surge in the vicinity of Sylvalum.
A DMAT event?
No. It's not a pattern we've observed before, sir.
Just one thing after the next here. Put it on screen.
My children who gather on this planet. Heed my voice.
What the? What is that ginormous thing?
And then that voice. Who's Void?
Void.
You know who that is, Elma?
A primordial entity. It was Void who created Ares Prime. And the Ganglion. Their Void spawn too. You could call him their progenitor.
Wait a sec. That's who Luxar meant? His great one?
Then the old tales have come to pass. Even the Vita. Even the Great One's own vessel bested by these primates. It's absolutely sickening.
Yes, that's Void.
Then he was the one who handed my ass to me?
And that's why he stole the Vita, I would hazard a guess.
But why? Does he want to rally the Ganglion and get right back to the killing?
Just so.
How the hell did he hear me?
I shall commence a contest in which survival is the prize. The best it will cease to be, as will this world. Indeed, I have borne witness to it innumerable times before. And I will be victor once more. I am he who brings worlds into concord.
What does he mean, Concord?
When he says he's seen this happen before. No. Then Elma's planet. And the Earth?
So this is all part of your grand plan, is it?
The best it must cease to be.
Way to throw down the gauntlet. How about you shut up and get out of my face? And give back Ares' soul!
The best it cease to be.
I don't recall being bested. In fact, as long as I'm standing, I don't plan on being beaten.
You wish to prolong your struggle.
You bet. Better say your prayers.
It is good. Such is as life ought to be. A desperate effort to survive. Very well. We will meet at the world's end.
A fight for survival? Again? How much longer do we gotta keep fighting?
No. It's not so simple.
Huh?
Either way, whether we fight or not, this planet is on its way out. Just like my homeworld before it.
What survival means, then, is getting the hell off this rock. That'll be our fight.
We'll have to leave Mira?
Al, please tell me you know of a way for us to do that.
Yeah. The key to leaving is the cores.
The ones the Vita took off with.
Without the cores, humanity... no. All life on this planet is going to die. How are we doing with the Ares? If we're on schedule, the shocking truth should be revealed any minute now.
I'll get an update.
From here on out, it's uncharted territory. Put your thinking caps on. We're headed for the hangar.
Gonna use the LY trick. Oh, so fancy. And back in the video. All right.
I have the technician's report. Here's what it says. The first major thing we discovered through analyzing the Ares is the following. The universe in which planet Mira exists, though it might be better to say dimension, is not the only one, as we have now detected several others outside of it. We're talking parallel dimensions.
This might be hard to wrap your heads around, but after the battle that ended with the White Whale crashing, me and the Ares were cast into a space between all those.
The navigational data from the Ares backs up the existence of the place he's talking about. What's more, our previous attempts to find the Lifehold core, and our studies of the floating landmass Volataris, which accompanied Void, have all led us to hypothesize such a possibility. The new data we got from the Ares has helped us tie this all together. It's led us to the truth of the matter.
When Void said that he brought worlds into concord, this is what he was hinting at then?
Based on these findings, we have concluded that the universe that Earth belonged to, and the universe that we're in now with Mira, are in fact completely separate. Plus, we now know that the past universe, at the point of Earth's destruction, disappeared entirely along with it.
The whole universe?
Void's catchphrase, the best had ceased to be, this is what he meant. But then, what does this fact tell us? A+. Yes, humanity still endures on Mira. So, we managed to escape the destruction of the Earth's universe and came to this one. We survived. Isn't that proof enough?
That day, the destruction of the universe caused a massive energy displacement. And that's what allowed us to escape to Mira? By luck bordering on the miraculous?
It's just back-of-the-envelope logic based off of old records, but that sounds about right.
So then, if we could produce an amount of energy roughly equal in magnitude, then hypothetically, it just may be possible to escape from this universe as it disappears?
Okay, but is that kind of thing physically achievable? Oh.
That's right. That's where the Ares comes in. Rather, the cores that are the source of its power.
So that's why Void made a beeline straight for it.
Our battle had already begun. You just didn't know it. And hence, that slimy bastard threw the first punch.
Nagi, we'll need a strategy if we're gonna pull through. And I mean yesterday.
Quite. I'll reach out to Maurice at once.
Thanks. And we won't be able to make it without help from all the other races. Everyone, your orders. Until we have a strategy in place, attend to your usual duties.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Al, seeing as you're unemployed, I'm conscripting you. Go lend your buddies a hand.
Sounds more like being press-ganged.
Call it what you like. You gotta earn your keep.
Fine, you win.
Wowza. All right, so we're at an hour and 8 minutes for the first part of chapter 13. Whew. All right. Do we have to bring what's his face? Might as well, I guess. New Gear Al. Okay. Oops. Map. Alright, so let me reset recording. So let's stop that. We'll go for 13.2. Alright. Anybody need a bathroom break? That was a long one. Sheesh. Alright, so I gotta assign what's his face? Oh, no, he's locked into it. Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, now it shows him with the skull field gauge. Okay. Complete a Challenger approaches affinity mission found in the barracks. Okay. Four members, no requirements. Okay. Let's go.
Tatsu smell a guest.
Brave friends, I come bearing a mission sure to leave its mark on Mirren history.
I take it from the grand tone we're ready to form an alliance with the Rothians?
That's correct, Colonel. Analysis of the data unit you retrieved is complete. It confirms that the Rothians have cut all ties with the Ganglion. Given that, an alliance between our races would indeed seem to be mutually beneficial. As such, I would ask you to deliver a formal treaty to their leader.
I don't know how they'll respond, but I agree we need to try. We'll do it.
Did the data indicate where the Rothians are based?
Yes and no. We were able to reverse engineer the flight data. We believe they have a base somewhere in Oblivion. Beyond that, however, it gets fuzzy.
Meh. Tatsu can find Kitty Cat Base in no time.
I'll leave it to you then.
Understood. We'll do our best to earn a favorable reply.
Okay, so let me think about this for a second. So we're in multiple universe territory now, and so does that explain why we still have our consciousness in the MIMS, even though we don't have the Lifehold database? So like there's another Lifehold in another universe somewhere, and our consciousness is like crossing? Is that the gist here? Oh, I forgot. LY. Okay, so I just gotta chill out, maintain my speculations until until the new end of the game. Actually, yeah, thank you for not spoiling it, but I do, I am thinking now, that's for sure. I know there's a first time for everything, I'm thinking. Oh, I should have just ran over there, dummy.
Looks like we found the Rothians.
Kitty cat friends look jumpy. Maybe shoot Tatsu when he approach. So Tatsu strike first.
This is a diplomatic mission. We'll just explain to them that we come in peace.
You there! Halt! Are you aware that this keep belongs to Prince Gajarg?
Yes, we know. We've come to speak with the prince. May we be granted an audience?
The human knows her place. And yet, they cannot be trusted.
We've met before.
I am Gobweed, adjunct to the prince.
We have a letter for His Highness. May we bring it to him?
Do you know the circumstances we Rothians now face, human?
We heard you parted ways with the Ganglion. That's why we're here.
That was His Highness's will, and it is not my place to question. But I know you filled his head with strange ideas. I would not have it happen again.
I don't like either of these. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's very important to see the prince.
That's right. We come with a proposal that can benefit both of our people.
I care not for your opinion on this matter.
Will you at least ask if he'll see us? Please?
No. I'll not see His Highness led astray by your poisoned tongues. If you would force your will this day, you must win that right in combat. Such is the Rothian way.
Okay. Oh. I think we gotta. If that's the Rothian way, you gotta do it, right?
No, wait, stop!
No. This is our only choice.
Yeah.
We're guests of the Rothians. If this is their way, we have no choice but to obey.
Elmo, why do you have like boob cannons?
Warrior.
I'm not the only one that sees that, right?
It didn't have to be like this.
Guard my prince.
Phoenix, wait!
Let
Let's take
my
them out
mind
to the One blow to end it all. We're coming here.
No wonder my prince so fast.
Phoenix, wait!
First down!
We're in my sight.
You have won my life. Take it now.
No, that's not how this
I
works.
fought for the right to have Gajarg see this treaty, not to take anyone's life.
Bring them to me, Weed.
But my prince...
These warriors of Earth have followed our traditions and emerged victorious. To deny them now would shame us all.
Your Highness.
Come, humans. I would see this treaty you speak of.
I really like the Rothians. They're a cool. I'm glad they're getting to be, or they're coming back.
You propose that we stand together as enemies of the Ganglion.
Our people don't have any reason to fight each other.
Nopon and humans are best friends now. Even more fun if kitty cats are friends too.
Ah, the purity and innocence of youth.
Fostering that innocence is a part of our duty as adults. It's a responsibility I take seriously.
As do I. The children of Roth live far from this place. It is their future that I fight for.
Your Highness.
You are called Elma, yes? Disgraceful though it may be, I must ask one condition. We lack medicine for our people. If you could aid us in this regard, I would be most grateful.
I have far more respect for a leader who puts his people before his pride.
Yeah, you should be proud of not being too proud, I guess.
Lynn brings it home.
Grant me this boon. Bwyd can give you the specifics. When the Rothians are back to health, we will stand beside you as allies.
Okay, yeah, I was starting to drift away from the old story there. I was like, I wasn't loving it, but the Rothians are there. I'm in. Because really, in the first part of the game, their story kind of just cuts off because they're like, peace, we're not fighting with the ganglion anymore, and then they make they like insinuate that they're gonna join, but then they don't really do anything. It's just kind of like, I guess we'll come to that later.
It's like they're on our case.
Oh man, not this guy again. I stand here talking, and we get aggro. All right. Ooh. Hello. What's this alien container? Oh, there's more than one. Oh, okay. I was ready for it to go to like some sort of cutscene or something. Oh wait, are they all? Oh, are they all over the place? Is that what it is? They just show here. Oops. Oh, okay, yeah.
They've seen us.
Oh, hey, Miss Aldi. What's up?
Shadow strike. I won't miss this shot. Suck nice. Move in and do some damage. Take this.
Rising slide.
Okay. Oh, now we got a different indicator. Nope, we still got the same. Okay, yeah, because it's showing... What is that? It's showing south of here. Oh. Okay, so we're still... Apparently still have stuff here. You can keep... let's see. They're on the boxes. Did I miss them? Oh, they're up top. Oh, good call. Yeah, I completely missed them. Okay, there we go. Minerva saves the day again. I'm so used to going to missions that the LY trick is not, it's not muscle memory yet. I'm working on it though. There we go. I was like, I see that yellow marker. Oh, and it was a mechanical one too. Yeah. So those files that drop, those are like blueprints, right? Those unlock craftable weapons or whatever. Do I have that right? Good jarg. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure what they were, but that's awesome.
Thank goodness. Everyone seems so happy.
The bond between Rothians runs deep. Not being able to care for our comrades has been a heavy weight.
Warriors of Earth, you have my thanks for your aid. From this day forth, know that the Rothians stand with you.
Thank you, Your Highness.
However, this pact lives only as long as the Ganglion. Once they expire, so too does this alliance. Mira's a harsh land. Should our survival mean your doom, it must be so.
Or burn it if we must.
What? You guys can't be serious.
Photon Saber Art Sky Sunder. That sounds kind of badass. Oh, and a new arms manufacturer. 6 stars. Okay. Gajarg. I was just about to say, do we get to play as Gajarg now? Oh, man. Oh, that's a good day. Oh, look at him. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Ooh. Almost a 50% Oblivia survey. Okay, so probably... Whoa, we got to 1 heart with Al real quick. All right, it's go time.
We got a basic plan drawn up. Meet me in command.
Roger. Let's move.
Ever since Void turned up, we've been witnessing ganglion remnants stirring back to life, all across Mira.
They're as vulnerable as us, what with the DMAT events and ghosts. But they've also got a new objective that'll have lit a fire under them.
Objective? Oh, Void's floating continent.
Volataris is a special place. Those who heard Void's call have begun some holy pilgrimage there, for the promise of a new world under their creator's leadership. They may be fragmented at best, and little more than a minor nuisance, but these recent events have granted them new purpose.
You'd think they'd want to regroup quietly. Instead, they're out there raising hell.
I'm glad they've kicked the blues, but throwing an all-you-can-loot and plunder buffet? That part I don't love.
Remember, they were a coalition. Their mission, to eradicate Samar's descendants, including us. A tiger cannot so easily change its stripes.
The fight for survival, it never ends, huh?
We've come a long way indeed. This place, it is our second home. We've overcome the odds, made it a safe haven. DMAT events, ghosts, ganglion. We must remain firm against these ever-present threats. In addition, we must reclaim the cores Void stole, prepare to leave for a new world. Bluntly, the only choice left for us now is to run.
In other words, we're talking about a second Project Exodus.
Just when we've beaten that damn Luxar. We just can't seem to catch a break, can we?
No kidding. Just when I was starting to put down some roots here.
A truly gut-rending thought.
I do share your grief. However, we must face the facts. The dematerialization phenomenon is spreading, and eventually it will engulf the planet in its entirety. This truth is unequivocal. And this time, it's not just humanity's future that's at stake. Our aim now is to evacuate all races that live on Mira.
Every single one?
Of course, all those that would be amenable to our proposal. Regrettably, any life forms we cannot communicate with will not be considered.
That's quite, how should we say, egoistic, no?
I thought they were going to go for the old Noah's Ark reference. If they're taking everyone.
I understand how you feel. I didn't propose it lightly. But frankly, it's just not feasible to do otherwise. Some species are dangerous, some others simply too violent. With the time we have and the available personnel, finding a way to save them all is impossible.
Okay, but even narrowing it down just to the sentient races, will that work?
Good point. If our only choice is to build a lifeboat, making something big enough, it's gonna take some time.
We've agreed on a cooperative partnership with the Manon to obtain a ship.
We're going to use the Manon ship, the one over NLA.
You betcha. Eyeballing it, it should have the capacity, enough to carry all evacuees. Of course, it'll need a fair bit of retrofitting. We'll need to incorporate the Ares jump drive and the Lifehold Core's protoplasmic fluid system. But if we work together, we should make it before the Reaper comes a-knocking.
Why, that's feeding 3 cooks with 1 stove.
Right, so that part we've got tied up with a bow.
We've already contacted all known Xeno communities. They should be apprised of the plan. Sadly, some of them did respond they're planning to go down with the planet, but most are currently in the process of relocating to NLA.
Then we've got no time to lose.
Right.
As of now, all active Blade personnel are ordered to give this plan the highest degree of priority.
Broadly, we have two objectives. Helping to construct the escape vessel and supporting those who want to come to NLA. It's all hands on deck. We may require troops to take assignments across division lines. Be ready for anything.
Roger.
Recap. We may get assigned stuff outside of our official divisions, right?
Right. First off, we should head back to the barracks. Make sure we're prepared for anything.
'Kay.
All right. So we got a vlogs is the newbie and Christian. Welcome back. What do we got here? 219. We'll take it the old-fashioned way and run it. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, it's back in the barracks. I should have just fast traveled. I thought it was somewhere outside the barracks. Whoopsie. Oh, yeah, it's just ready to go in the next one. Okay. Oh, more scenes.
Where's the fire?
Here's the deal, right? You know how we're helping wire in the Ares jump drive system, don't you?
Yes, so we've heard.
But actually, we're not really experts on this skill and Ares stuff, are we? So we went and asked that fandom guy, and he said you guys are the usual go-tos around here.
I see. Let me guess. You'd like us to go to the hangar and advise your scientists?
You got it!
We'll go now.
Wow, thank you. You guys are just the pizza toppings.
That's amazing. Yeah, I agree with you double there, Christian. It is, you can take it on your own pace and it's gorgeous. And I have to admit, I agree with the Manon. That's the, you guys are the pizza toppings. Pizza is my favorite. So, even though I can't stand the Manon voice, I do like the, I do like their love of pizza. Oh, back to the hangar. Okay. I was actually perfectly content just goofing off in the game for a while, but then I realized that I had to finish chapter 13 to unlock a quest. So I was like, okay, I have to actually progress the story. Thought your favorite game day wing? Oh, game day wings are amazing. The Meyer game day wings are top tier.
Nice of you all to drop by. How's it poppin'?
Friend Al really loves saying that.
His idea of a gag. Don't get too hung up on it.
That's right. Someone asks how it's poppin', you say?
Terrible, of course. Yourself?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
Oh my god.
Tatsu mystified.
It's awful.
It is as we have been told. It takes two minds to tango.
Hey, Al. Ask me.
Hey, Gwen, how's it poppin'?
Naturally terrible. And how about you?
Not awful enough for you to be worrying about.
Huh?
You haven't changed a bit. Say, you've been out of this world. Got any words of wisdom for us from the great beyond?
It's not that kind of highfalutin place. More than anything, it was dull, like a cheap roadside motel.
Please, we would love to hear your choice morsels.
Me too. Color me curious.
Way to gang up on me. I'm warning you, it's a slog. No pressure, huh? Fine. But you're buying the round. Bunch of busybodies. So, before the white whale crashed, a bunch of ghosts got me cornered. I was cut off. Just as my goose seemed cooked, something opened up in front of me. And also, I felt this huge pull at the same time. My body inside the Ares. We were being sucked right in through the opening. Beyond that was a sight to behold. If space could have edges, that was a place where you could see them all. Thinking about it now, and to get a little technical, it was a nexus of parallel universes. It was like the backstage of space, the border town of all universes. You might call it a rift between worlds. Light years beyond the realm of human science. But strangely, most of the Ares features kept functioning as normal. Sure, the sensor suite adapted for human tech kept throwing errors. But the main transceiver never stopped logging huge quantities of some kind of data. And you might think I dreamed all this up, but somehow I could understand what that data was. Not logically, intuitively. You ready? Well, what came flooding into me in the Ares was the consciousness of all living things across all universes. Instinctively, I stopped myself from trying to perceive them one by one. The human brain isn't built to handle something like that. I could tell in an instant. I think I got that one from an old sci-fi flick, but I'd say it was the right call. Now, the Ares was a step ahead of me. It sifted through that huge torrent of data, presented me with the information I most wanted in that moment. How to escape the world of the Rift and get back to this one. The Ares was kind enough to show me the way back home. It's thanks to its help that I came back at all. Well, the universe Earth was a part of was destroyed. This one with Mira is a completely different one. So maybe back is the wrong word.
Sounds like quite the trip. So that's your plan for us to leave this universe? You're proposing we use the Ares to make our escape?
Well, more or less.
But?
I don't really understand exactly how I got here. One slip up and I'd be washed away in that stream. I might never have been able to escape it. That world. It's a mind prison.
A prison?
Void Seat. I think he was held there. His consciousness, at least. You told me about the Vita, how it was a vessel to facilitate Void's coming. I guess what it did was channel his soul in some shape or form, freeing him of his shackles.
What does that mean, though?
Now, hold on a sec. That's like how our MIMs work.
No way.
All the loose threads seem to be coming together.
Perhaps Void escaped from his cell by tracking the Ares as it left the rift between worlds. It would explain the impeccable timing. And here's the kicker. The thing that's in the Vita, it's not just his mind, it's his body, too.
When the Ares first appeared in this world, it was shortly before we encountered you, right? Then the Ghost's appearance and the DMAT events. It's possible that it caused both of them to manifest.
Wait. I see you trying to connect all the dots. Don't you think you're jumping the gun?
Maybe. But when Void showed up and attacked my world to claim the Ares, think about it. That was exactly when the Ghosts appeared.
What are we thinking then? Cause and effect, or... Void said he brought worlds into Concord. Oh. I feel like I'm starting to get the picture here.
Must be urgent.
Yeah. We need you in Oblivia. Hoping you could track down a man-on engineer.
Roger. Let's hear the details.
Here you go. The guy is in charge of the jump drive design. Apparently, he had a part in mind for the Crux, but it was sitting in a ganglion stronghold, so we had him get it.
That's a bold move, Commander.
What can I say? These are desperate times, so... We did assign an escort, but then Ganglion found him and we lost contact.
Understood. That's enough to go on. We'll head for Oblivia ASAP.
Good hunting.
Let's move.
Ooh, where are we at? Oh, back in the stronghold. Okay. Ah, the good old days of breaking into this earlier in the game.
I'd say we're in the right place, huh?
Only ganglion bodies, though.
Seems like our engineer might still be alive.
Yeah. Let's confirm.
Who goes there?
It's you.
You again. I see. Looking for your friends, are you?
Do you know where they are? What happened here?
The people of Roth have accepted your exit strategy. We decided to send our younglings to NLA first. We were passing through here en route, where we encountered and assisted human troops in combat with the ganglion. We were able to claim victory, albeit at a price. I'm transporting our wounded.
Now I see. We thank you.
There is no need. Your friends are safe with us, undergoing treatment at our stronghold.
Ms. Bweed, did you see a Manon in the soldiers' company?
I have not seen any, no. But there were other units. Maybe they escorted them.
Could we accompany you now, on the way to your stronghold?
Yes, you may.
What's going on?
Looks like a job half done.
You die! Die like beasts!
Let us handle these ones. You have wounded. Get them somewhere safe.
I hear. All yours.
Ooh.
Bring it on! One blow ends it all! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike! We're in my sight!
Now we fight for real!
Watch me lay into it! Come on! Firing from on high!
I cut myself off, so I started to launch Phoenix.
I'll slash you to pieces!
And then I went for the bind. Whoops. I always do that though.
Elma, let's get to the Rothian stronghold.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I mean, who knows, but I think that's a good point. It is interesting that we didn't get to play as her, though. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a deal to add her in unless, well, then you, of course, then you'd have to go through, like, and have affinity missions and stuff, so it would have been a little bit of work. Well, I thought for sure that they would have like a microtransaction store with skulls and whatnot. I'm surprised they didn't.
We were sure that was the end for us, weren't we?
Tatsu breathed sigh of relief. Thanks to Kitty Cat friends.
You said it, pal. If you hadn't turned up when you did, we'd be pushing up daisies by now. Thanks.
We all inhabit this world together. The feeling is mutual.
We got shot up. And we didn't even get the thing we needed.
Relax, alright? We'll find it at the next location. Third time's the charm, no?
Yeah, well, starting to doubt that.
Just stay positive, okay?
A moment ago, you were on the brink of death. Yours is a mercurial people.
We survived, so it's all good, yes? On to the next one.
Jeez.
Thank you once again. We owe you for saving their lives.
My prince has ordered us to aid humans, and so we have.
Prince, my deepest thanks for rescuing our friends. We're in your debt.
No need. We are allies. But still, Void's appearance here fills me with unease.
You know something about Void?
Vita. It serves to sustain Void as his material vessel. Consider the battle for Earth. There, from his Vita, did he command the Ganglion.
However, in the chaos after Earth's destruction, his consciousness departed the machine, leaving it a shell, to be pulled in by Mira and crash to her surface, as did you.
Al, what you said earlier.
Yeah. As I suspected, he'd only linked his mind to the Vita, while his body stayed in the rift. Seems to track.
Mission accomplished. Come on, let's get back to NLA.
Oh, whoops. More walking. Oh, excuse me.
All these races working together? Mira really is a welcoming kind of place. Just like Lao said.
Lao said that?
Al, what?
Uh-oh. He
When
said
did
the
you
L
see
word.
Lao? How?
It was when I was drifting inside the rift.
But that's...
You ever heard of Nirvana? Some religions have the concept, and that space might just be it. As I was floating along, guided by the Ares, while I was looking for a way into this universe, I made a little layover in an eerie kind of place.
Oh, no way. Shut the front door. I didn't even think about it.
Fancy seeing you here.
Well?
How long has it been? I don't think we ever spoke after I left Team Princess.
I thought you died defending the White Whale, back before it grounded on Mira.
Well, you know, if this is the afterlife, maybe I did. So, how about yourself? Are you dead?
Yeah.
Figured.
I betrayed our friends. I sold intel to the enemy to get back at those who got my family killed. Well, really, I had just given up. It wasn't about grief or retribution. Plain despair tipped me over the edge. It wasn't the right thing to do. And I knew it. I knew. And I did it anyway.
Now you're just sulking, pal. A guy as good as you?
Just don't. What Lynn said. She said, it's what makes us human. Corrupt and disgusting. That's what humans are. She's a good kid. Always trying to put herself in my shoes. I could never atone enough for making a child like her wade into that muck. My hopelessness, it wound up infecting her as well.
And that's why you accepted death? Decided to just give up and wait for it?
Yeah, soon. I'll see Charmaine and Chenchi.
I get this might be what you want, but not me. So what if this place is the afterlife? I'm itching for more living. People still need me. Humanity still needs me. I've got unfinished business, and until I finish it, I can't rest.
That's right. That's you to a T. Not me, though. Scram now. You know the way, right?
Yep. I've got the best guide around.
The world I came from. It's a welcoming kind of place. Everyone's ready for your big return.
I sure hope so.
If you make it, pass a message to Lynn. Humans are disgusting. And stubborn, and treat others cruelly. But if she realized this, that means she's anything but. Tell her to live.
Lau. I'm not what you think I am.
No more fighting, Lau.
No, Elma, not like this!
Step aside, Lynn.
We're all on the same side here!
Even then, when I stood up for you, honestly, that was just so I wouldn't have to be sad again. I never could figure him out. It was all so childish. I was acting so immature about everything. But back then, you stood up to defend Lau, just the same way that I did. If you hadn't done that, maybe I wouldn't have stuck it out and run away instead. I would have stayed a child to the very end.
Yes. And if you hadn't stood in my line of fire that day, we would have all been as disgusting as he thought. Your actions are what saved us from that hollow despair.
You don't need pretty excuses here. It's all part of life. You gotta take the good with the bad. Anyway, he told you to live. End of message.
Yeah.
What was that? What's going on over there?
Elma, wasn't that?
Yes. The leader of the escort from before.
Didn't they say they were going to Lakeview Stronghold in Noctilum?
Then we go too.
Yeah. Hope we're not too late.
Okay, so that was Lao. So Lao, like, passed on now? Like, finally, he's not coming back to a Mim somewhere? What is this? Let's go here. You know what I just thought of too in that last cutscene is chapter 13 the only part of the new story? Is there like a chapter 14? Or is it just this? And this, like, that's why this chapter is so long, because it's the whole thing. No comeback? No, that's fine. I was just trying to make sure I knew what was going on. Golden oh, okay, yeah, from 3. Okay, no, I got you, Minerva. That's cool. .13.3 is the last. Okay, so yeah, so that's why this is so so verbose. Is they're covering all of it at once, or in one chapter anyway. Ooh, distraction. Whale's Weeper. Well, what do we have over here? Oh, those don't look particularly unique. Wait a minute. Am I, like, not supposed to be in here? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm not supposed to be in here, because if I would have looked at the map, I gotta fly over it. Good job, Jimmy. Way to read a map. Lakeview Stronghold. Oh, I'll bet. If level 12? Yeah, for sure.
The team's dead. And look.
Piece of...
Why? What are you doing this for? You want to leave this world too, right? There's no need to be doing any of this.
I wish to know death.
Huh?
Death, is it?
The fear of death is a powerful motivation in creatures like you. Yea, stronger even than your lust for life. I wish to understand this.
And that's why the slaughter?
You think by killing them yourself, you'll get what it's like to fear death?
What was it you called our fight against you? A contest for survival? That's a contest to defy death. You started a war without knowing that?
the best it will simply cease to be. That is not death. Self-evidently, as I have no conception of it. Ceasing to be is simple non-existence. But death, when you speak of it, is wrapped up in many a complex emotion. That I wish to know.
And then? After that?
I have not considered it. You will find my desires are not rooted in emotion. Actions are all. They occur automatically, driven by inevitability.
But it's nonsense. How is that a reason to kill? Why do this?
Enough. Don't try to understand it, Lynn. He can string all the reasoning he likes. But when you get down to it, this guy is pure evil. Our enemy, nothing less.
But...
Exactly. If we want to argue with them, it'll be with guns.
Right. Lynn, we're here to make sure we don't lose anyone else today. That's our mission.
Understood. They've seen us.
We have to take them on. Start with melee now. It's my turn. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Let's get hunting.
Come on. Take this.
Ooh, cockpit time. What's up?
My turn. Wait. Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Try this on.
Don't worry. I won't let up.
Boom.
You're up next. Scum!
Enough. There is no more to be gained. Your stubborn fixation on living is inordinate. You are unlikely to teach me what I wish to know.
Shut up!
In any case, you will come to my abode. It is, after all, inevitable. The contest continues. As this world's time draws ever closer.
What a train wreck. That creep really gets me seeing red. Makes me gag.
Let's do a quick head count.
Roger that.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the Void character, but I'm definitely getting some real Matrix vibes. Like, maybe it's just the use of it, like you saying, it's inevitable or whatever, but he feels like something in the Matrix, right? Like, well, I was gonna say, I think he has like dialogue kind of like Merovingian, but he also kind of feels like architect-y too.
What's this?
Looks like the part they were after. They found it.
Looks like it, yeah.
Then we need to get this back to NLA. We can't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Yeah,
That's kind of interesting, if that's the same voice actor. Keep the bad guy the same. Or is that to imply that something of Luxar is, like in Void or something like that? I don't know.
Thanks very much. It's a real shame our friend didn't make it, but at least the mission's complete, right? Credit where it's due, you know.
Void. That goddamned rat.
Commander, we'll get him. We'll win his little game. We must.
Lynn.
Damn straight. These lives won't go to waste.
Not to rain on your parade here, but how are we doing with the Ares?
We're making good progress thanks to you, are we? We have some news, so would you mind stopping by the restricted hangar after this?
Sure thing, we'll be there.
It wasn't easy, but the mission was a success. Good job.
Ooh. I see yellow. I see yellow. I gotta go get it. Oh, yeah, true. So have they said Void is the Great One? Or I'm trying to remember what the context of the Great One.
Hey there, how's it poppin'?
Terrible, right? How about you?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
That's great, isn't it?
Look at him. He's really found his footing here, hasn't he?
Once you really get to know him, most get on with him like a house on fire.
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Tatsu terrible, clearly. And how is friend Al?
Even worse than you, I bet.
But that's not the correct follow-up.
I like to mix it up, keep you on your toes.
Al cannot flip script.
Elma, this vegetable come with a volume knob?
Leave it. You had some news?
Well, I heard the Ares was recreated on your planet. But how much do you actually know about it?
You're correct about it being recreated. Here's the truth. We excavated an ultra-ancient frame and fitted it with auxiliary power and plating. It might be more precise to say we jury-rigged it to run.
So you've got nothing to say regarding the cores then, I take it?
If I did, don't you think I would have told you when I first got to Earth?
Yeah, you got me there.
Vexing, isn't it?
The Ares cores. I learned they're based on a device that existed eons ago.
A device?
A space-time bender. It moves things into different universes and all that. A meta-doohickey. It's a common trope in the old movies, right?
Yeah, except real.
The energy that the Ares could deploy thanks to the cores was in a league of its own. According to simulations, you put the pedal to the metal, space bends like a straw.
I see.
If that's true, what chance do we have of beating Void?
Calm down, Rook. We're still okay.
Right. The fact is, he took the time to come and taunt us. It means he's still getting ready. Well, even supposing he's through the prep phase, he can't just rock it off.
What do you mean?
For all his rambling and raving, if the cores were enough, he could have left by now, brought the world into concord, or whatever his tagline was. But cores alone won't cut it. We figured it out while analyzing the Skell. When I was transported inside the rift along with the Ares, machine and mind got melded together. We became inseparable. I won't pretend to understand, but it wouldn't have been possible for a living human to hold onto their self there otherwise. So, without me and the Ares, the cores won't be able to deploy their full power.
Melded with the Ares. I think I get it. Not in the physical sense of being one thing, but like an engine running under the hood?
Damn, you're sharp, Lynn. But the analysis didn't stop there. Better hold on to your seats. While inside the rift, I saw where the rivers of consciousness converge. Something like the crossroads between universes. Even if we get the Ares and cores running, if we can't sync ourselves to that, we won't be going anywhere. Annoyingly.
Is it a question of timing, then?
Put simply, yes. And here's another nugget spun off from the Ares analysis of the rift. The streams of consciousness converging on that universal nexus. Structurally, they're extremely similar to the Lifehold core.
They're what?
Remember what we were talking about before? How Void projecting his mind into the Vita is a lot like the way humans survive inside MIMS. Even with the Lifehold trashed, your consciousness is still being stored somewhere. Not by technology, but by some much larger universal mechanism.
But that's crazy.
This universal mechanism. What is it?
Dunno. It's just that when I was there, I felt it. You guys. People's lives. It was strange, like I was enveloped by this constant something.
And the Ares can tap into that? This, like, gathering place of minds?
More like souls, even.
Call it what you like. If we make it out of this universe alive, you'll get to experience it yourselves. Anyhow, in order to pull off our great escape, we'll need those 6 cores. We'll need me, the Ares, and some miraculous timing. That's how we sync to the Nexus. Or die trying. In matter of fact, Void's no fool. He'll have cottoned on by now.
But if that's the case, why hasn't he attacked NLA yet?
If he did, he might end up killing Al. He won't want to risk destroying the Ares either. Still, once he gets his ducks in a row, I expect he probably will try something.
Okay, so what's our game plan? What do you think, Rook? You better knock this one out of the park. Five-star answer. I knew I saw something in you. Of me. Hey, how's it poppin'?
Terrible. How about you?
Better than you, in other words, terrific. You hear that? Rook's answer?
Yes, and you seem pleased.
Yeah.
Although, why did you want someone else to make the call?
If I get taken out, I want to know there's someone I can trust with mankind's future. And the Rook seems well suited.
That isn't like you.
That's what we need right now. Someone who loves this world. The world and its people, warts and all. I need someone to take over my duty.
You need another you, in other words. When we were leaving Earth, you ignored my pleas and rushed off to fight without a thought for your safety.
You look after the refugees. I'll protect the ship from outside.
Just look at their numbers. You can't shift the balance, not with a single Ares.
Yeah, well, you never know until you try.
Ow.
I'll cut through their ranks, make you an opening. I'll protect you to the last. People of Earth will not be snuffed out here!
You're right. Those eyes, they're just like yours back then.
The jump drive is still in the experimental phase, but otherwise, the White Whale 2 is ready. We'll be unveiling it shortly if you'd care to step outside.
We'd be thrilled. Shall we check it out then?
Yeah, I can't wait!
Tatsu bristling with thrill.
Okay, I got lots of things in my head right now about this, but so are we positive there's like no way to save Mira? So like the end game of this is leaving Mira? Like that doesn't sound like something we'd want to do. Oh yeah, I forgot to change it.
Thanks to all your efforts, we now have a ship capable of withstanding even the longest voyage. Preliminary tests of the jump drive are showing promising results. All that's left is to support those who have not yet relocated to NLA, and to guide our current residents through the necessary procedures.
If the ghosts or ganglion make a move, or further dematerialization occurs, we have the ability to launch the White Whale 2, even before all residents have boarded. Naturally, we'll keep you apprised. We may be forced to make a snap decision. So do be advised.
Once everyone's safely on board, it'll be time to go on the offensive.
Yeah, it'll be all-out war. Any more vessels to escort, and we wouldn't have a snowball's chance of guarding them all.
But this way, there's a single point of failure.
Either way, if we lose the Ares, we'll be dead in the water.
Going all in? I say bring it on.
Changing the topic, where will we be going to?
How are we supposed to know that?
Ideally, a new universe. But we could also end up stranded inside the rift for the rest of time.
Terror! Come what may, it seems we will be left as happy as a pig in a blanket.
You scared yet? Very heartfelt. Love you too.
Elma. Not to ruin the moment, but duty calls. The lady named Kylie had a request concerning a friend. They've not made it to NLA yet. Mind getting the full lowdown?
Of course. Right away.
Thanks. She should be by the cathedral in the residential district.
Yeah, Minerva, that's what I was thinking, right? You want to leave for the next game, but it just seems weird that there wouldn't be a fight to save Mira. But whatever.
So listen.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Here's the thing, there's a friend I've met in the course of work, and she's not here yet. Any chance you could go look for her?
That's a little worrying for sure.
Right? I'd love to go myself if I could. But my team's ushering people onto the lifeboat, so I'm kinda tied up.
Understood. We're on it. Any idea where we should start?
Thanks very much. Her usual residence is in Sylvalum, at the Delusion's North Summit.
Also, Minerva, you got I gotta scroll back. I don't know. I guess I don't know what you're talking about. All the upper, lower domain stuff. Ooh, underwater exploration. There you go.
Not sure if it's the friend, but someone was here recently.
Seems so. Except nobody's here now.
Maybe she already pack up and leave?
Could be. If she'd already left, I'd expect to see signs of hurried packing, and I don't.
True. And she evidently didn't extinguish the campfire.
That'd mean she was here until very recently.
Yes, that's my guess.
You don't think she went to fetch water or something?
That was close by.
Let's go.
Oh, we gotta fight. I was like, I just run up. If we're just gonna do another cutscene, I'll just run over there and forget the skulls. But if we're gonna fight, gotta remember run around up here for. It's one of the off the records, I think. Picking up all the corn. Running around up here over and over.
Are you okay?
Yes, quite fine.
Let us handle things here. You run.
Not have to tell twice.
Looks like they're on our case.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
This'll
Try
stagger
this
him.
Come on.
This is it.
Come on.
Oh, I forgot to target that thing again.
One blow to end it all.
Try this on.
Dang it. And I wasted my G-Buster.
Need a boost?
This is it.
Have some of this.
Must be powered by one of its appendages. Well, I thought I had the one that was lit up.
Need a boost? Super hot!
Launching missile. This is it.
Oh, there's okay. So now one's finally lit up.
Have some of this.
Ooh, helicopter time. Oh, nice.
Come on.
Still barely doing damage.
Need a boost? Let's get hunting.
Come on.
There we go.
You're mine.
Still, man, that's barely hitting that.
Try this on.
This is it.
One blow to end it all.
Have some of this.
Launching missile. This is it. Launching missile.
Let's get hunting.
Touch me up. This is it.
Need a boost? Bingo! Now pile on the pressure.
Take this.
Overdrive! Think you can keep up?
This is it.
Man, I'm gonna need to upgrade the old some weapons here. Seems like.
Here I go!
This is it.
Let's get hunting.
Output at max. Swing.
Try this on.
It does almost nothing.
You're mine.
Let's get hunting.
That would have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Gotcha.
Watch me lay into
Try
it.
this
You're
on.
in my sight.
This is it. Big swing.
Super hot!
Ooh.
Need a boost?
Okay, I was gonna ask if they actually break.
You know what to do.
Oh, so now we're hitting the whole thing?
Need a boost?
Yes! Hit him again for me! This is it!
Have some of me go! Pile on the pressure!
In this! This is it!
Okay, so that was just knocking the shield off. I don't have to keep attacking the orbs.
One blow ends it all! This is it! Got him! Lay down some cover fire! Come on! We'll miss this shot!
Okay, now I like it.
You're in my sight!
This feels better. Ooh, a nice big crit.
Hit him again for me! Right! I've been saving this one!
Need a boost?
Come on!
Need a boost? Overdrive! Can you keep up? Try this on!
Boom!
Stay in this! Launching missile! Take this! Come on!
Super hot!
Got it! Now follow up with the melee strike!
Try this on!
Now it's my turn!
Nice. Alright, I got it.
Never to bully Nopon again.
You didn't even lift a finger.
Not sure if that was the hut's owner, but shall we head back?
Let's do that.
Thank friends for earlier. Name is Omomo.
Hello, I'm Lynn. You're not hurt, are you?
Not even scratch.
Omomo, I'm Elma. We wanted to ask, do you know a woman by the name of Kylie?
Kylie? Of course Omomo knows. Kylie is best friend.
Best friend? You two are that close?
Exactly so. Before, one time Omomo was picking veggies and was attacked by wild critters like today. Omomo wanted to flee, but Omomo no longer sprightly like used to be. So Omomo trip on face and take bad tumble instead of flee. Just as life flashed before eyes, friend Kylie suddenly show up and bash whole pack of critters squarely on heads. She carry Omomo back to hut and even apply dressings to wounds of Omomo. And since then, periodically visit here to check up on Omomo's well-being.
Wow, all that. She's very kind.
Heart of Kylie is soft like dough. Every time she visits, she never failed to bring along lovely foodstuffs and other gifts. That's why Omomo also do her best to repay kindness with plenty of home-cooked snacks.
Tatsu could go for home-cooked snack also.
Is friend Kylie doing well?
Yeah, she's peachy. As a matter of fact, she's the one that asked us to come here.
Oh! Kylie is one who speak to friends?
Yes.
Omomo see. Omomo has been burden on Kylie, and also big burden on friends. Omomo very sorry.
No trouble whatsoever. It is our job after all. In fact, since we're already here, you can come with us to NLA.
Omomo will be staying right here. Apologies that friends had to come all this way. Sorry for hassle.
Huh? But why?
Hubby Pawn of Omomo rest peacefully here. That why Omomo also wish here to remain.
But this planet's gonna disappear.
Momo know that. However, Hubbypon always got lonely very easily. That why Momo cannot leave Hubbypon here alone. Momo could never.
I get that, but still. Surely your husband wouldn't want you to die here for him.
That may be true, yes. Even so, Momo not asking friends to understand.
And how do you think Kylie will feel about this? Isn't she your best friend?
Meme.
Momo, I can empathize with you about wanting to stay with your loved one. It's just, are you sure that's the only reason?
May?
There's something else, isn't there?
Momo not wish to be burdened to anyone.
A burden?
That right. To family, to Little Pon, who have lots of Little Pon also. By now, they are safely in New LA.
Really? Then you should join them.
Momo already Granny Pon. Often struggle to keep up with shenanigans. When that happened, without fail, everyone fuss and try to help out. But making new life and new environment take lots of effort and time. Incredible hassle. Besides, Momo is so tired. And honestly, would hate to take away time and effort from every pawn.
That's what you call being a burden?
Precisely. Momo receive enough kindness already. Yes, ready to meet own end here by side of Hubbypon peacefully. That way, Little Pon also then, surely happy.
Surely they'd be happier if you were with them. There's no reason for you not to impose on them. Please, you can't just give up on living like this. If you stay alive, you can support your family. That's the real way to happiness.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Indeed. Lynn, let her be. It's her choice to stay behind. We can't force her. Besides, it may seem cold, but there are others out there who want to come to NLA. They need our help. We're better used elsewhere. Momo, you've made your feelings clear. Please, don't worry about your family. I promise you, we'll get them safely to a new world.
Momo count on friends. And very sorry for making friends sad.
No. I'm sorry for speaking out of turn. I didn't consider your feelings.
Friend did nothing of the sort. Momo was happy that friend cared enough to speak mind. Very lovely.
Momo, if you change your mind, contact us anytime.
Thank you very much. Momo will not forget words of friend.
Well, let's get the news back to Kylie.
Elma, was this the right answer?
I don't think there was one. One thing's certain. We must move forward, whatever the outcome. And that's it.
Phew. Catching up on chat a little bit. Minerva, do you like stream your speed runs? Oh no, I'm stuck. Stuck in the bushes. There we go.
Kylie, what's that you're up to there?
Oh, hi. Perfect timing. I was just about to head out to meet Omomo.
Huh? Meet a Momo?
Yeah. I just had a message from her asking for help with her luggage. She says she can't carry it alone.
But didn't she...
Oh, she told me everything. I know she'd been planning on staying here.
Right, she was. I thought I knew better than she did.
Well, she said she'd done some thinking about what you told her. Like, she'd fallen into this mistaken feeling that she had to rely on others. And she felt that she was running away from her own responsibilities.
Poor thing.
Guys, I'm sorry.
What's gotten into you?
We'll see. I had a hunch that Omomo might not want to come. But it's like every time we met, she always seemed to act so zen. I never managed to ask.
Instead, you wanted us to.
Yeah.
And in the end, Lynn managed to get through to her.
Hey, enough of that.
No, it really is all thanks to you, Lynn. If it was me, I'd have just listened to her talk. I wouldn't have been able to speak my mind. But this, it's taught me something. How important it is to say what you're feeling, what it achieves. Thank you for that.
Kylie, please, you're making me self-conscious.
Lindley is modern-day saint!
Tatsu!
Go on now, don't keep Omomo waiting.
Right, you are. Everyone, thanks so very much, again.
Lynn, happy now?
Yeah. Hey, Al. How's it poppin'?
Obviously terrible. And yourself?
I wouldn't say terrific exactly, but not awful.
Well, that's great to hear.
I just couldn't figure it out. How the Ares could keep running, just as normal, even though all its cores got torn right out. But it's because of you, isn't it?
Don't want to dwell on it, but yeah.
You know, looking at you, I get the feeling we're a step closer to solving the great mystery of where in the body the human spirit resides.
Huh.
I think the spirit isn't something one human body can contain. And it's not part of the consciousness packaged inside a mimeosome either. Other people can reflect someone's way of thinking, even their way of being. Which means that a person's spirit can exist in every other person whose life they touch. That's how I see it now.
No such thing as a soul that exists in isolation, huh?
It's like that with you. Your spirit lives inside everyone who thinks of you as the hero. And my spirit? It exists in everyone who's been kind enough to make the effort to get to know me. And so, the spirit of Lao, who held on to his memories of me until his very end, it has to be within me too. If you never came back, I might never have realized.
That's not true, Lynn. You knew it all along.
Huh?
You feel other spirits, just the same way that you do your own. That's all it took, no more. For you to become Lao's final hope. Be proud. Okay, who we searching for next?
I'll tell you. There's a Blade who departed NLA and hasn't come back in yet. I want you to go pick him up.
You say pick up, so you know where he is.
Yep. Eric, clue these guys in.
Roger that. I'm Eric, curator and captain of the eponymous Team Eric. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit, but it's my subordinate Ted who needs help. Ted is having some trouble accepting the Exodus plan. He said he wasn't going anywhere, then flew off in a huff.
We feared this might happen.
First we left Earth, now we're leaving Mira. He won't be the only one with internal struggles right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. To be perfectly honest, I'm wrestling with it too.
But cannot just carry on in quiet.
Believe me, I've been there too. We're curators. In our line of work, generally, we handle a lot of animals and plants. You start to have a lot of sympathy for the natural world.
I see. Flora and fauna are not part of the Exodus plan.
Right.
It's a thorny one.
Well, the first step's to meet the man and hear him out.
Agreed.
He'll be at the Canopied Nightwood in Noctilum. It was the location of our first mission.
Noted.
I appreciate it.
Canopy Nightwood. Well, this is a long one. I appreciate y'all hanging out and hanging in there for all of the scenes. I gotta look at where's there. It's freaking cool. All right. Oh, Minerva, I was gonna say, or I was gonna ask. So what's the speed run, like time wise? Like what? Like how low can you get it down to?
Looks like our man.
Are you Ted?
Hey, you're Alma's team. What are you doing here?
We came looking for you at Eric's request.
Captain sent you? I'm sorry. You came out here for me? You didn't have to.
Let me be straight. The plan hasn't changed. Will you return to NLA? Here's where we are. Your being here right now is dereliction of duty. I won't lie, we could take you into custody.
Look, I can't get on board with it.
Because we're not bringing plants and animals?
Exactly.
You must realize why. The logistical hurdles alone.
Sure. And yet, they're what nurtured this planet. Since way, way before we arrived. And just because we showed up, the whole world's just gonna disappear like that. If I can't stop it, I'd rather go with them.
I think what you're saying is right, and it deserves attention. But... how do I put this? Just don't forget there's people looking out for you. You got that, Ted?
Well, I'm sure you've had time to consider it from all angles by now.
I'm sorry. I know what I'm doing is pointless, but still.
What if Friend took along genetic information?
The genetic information of the plants and animals of Mira?
Like Tatsuse.
I don't think there's any rule against it.
Clever. You want to emulate the Earth-life colonization project by preserving the genetic information of Mira's flora and fauna.
Tatsu knew Ilmo would get it. Bet what Tatsu said. Tatsu happy Friend pick up what Tatsu laid down.
Whew, that's some good thinking for a Nopon.
Friend could have left off that last part.
Our time is limited, though. We won't be able to capture all of it. Verdict?
We'll help you however we can.
Yes, I'm all for. If we can bring even a small memento of Mira's existence to the next universe we live in, I want to make it happen. I can gather the data we need from Noctilum. Can you do the other continents?
Of course.
I've sent you the coordinates for a spot in Primordia that'll make for good data. Best of luck.
Let's move.
Okay, none of those are great. Locations. A casual all tyrants run. Huh. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna ask if the new content counted or was required for the speed run.
We got it.
That should take care of Primordia then.
That's Primordia's data gathered.
Thanks a lot. Right then. If you could head over to Oblivia.
We're on it.
So what's let's say under like level 50, what's a good way to level? Is it still higher high level blade? Oops, can I fit through here? There we go. That was awesome. Oh, you know what? There's another quest here, another mission here. Let me do this.
I'm swinging for today. Let's take the fight to them. Try this on.
What did I accidentally hit?
Come on, Phoenix.
Just dropped the Phoenix.
spark,
Switch to
and
close range
apply.
combat.
Need a boost?
Don't worry. I won't let up. Got it. Now follow up with the melee strike.
Try this on.
I'll slap you to pieces.
Yes.
Panned out nicely.
Hey, you got a figure drop. Nice. And a quest item at Secula Oil. Oh yeah, yeah. That's how I like can get to. Oh, but you're saying you can do that at with level 30? No, because you're saying flight module. But yeah, you could race to level 30 or to flight module, and then whatever level you are there, you can just kind of do that. What are the augments that you need for Joker? There we go. Conveniently, that quest item right there. And I only remembered it because the last time I tried to do it, I was way too low level. And I couldn't get past that 51. Insectoid, there you go.
Jamnetic information collected.
Looks like Sylvalim's next.
I don't like that. I don't like that pronunciation. Sylvalim. Because I always say Sylvalum. But tomato. I was leveling a little bit on the theroids, the uncanny muras or whatever they're called, because that's where I do the Ultra Gear farming, and I added just 2 of those Theroid Slayer XX, and like the damage is crazy because it's like 40% a piece. It's yeah, because I never really. I mean, whoa, here I go. I start talking again, and the it comes looking at me again. But anyway, yeah, the extra damage is so unbelievable. Oh, okay. So I'm not crazy. They did change it. They changed it. Oh, no way. Now I come over here, and what's his face is going to be sitting here. You go away, pal.
It didn't have to be like this.
You're mine. Let's keep it up.
Okay, it's in the bag.
We're finished.
Wow, that was fast. I guess that's why you're the pros. Last on the list would be Caldros, then.
Got it. Once we have the data, we'll return to Noctilum.
Great. I'll go back once I'm done, too.
All right, ooh, sheesh. I gotta I gotta spend some time in Cauldros. Come on. I've said it before, but I don't like the new flight, like engaging flight mechanics. And that delay from when you start, or like when you go into like the fast travel, faster flight mode, whatever you call that, the booster. It just, it drives me crazy. Pretty sure that ZDOM is new. Okay.
Looks like they're on our case.
I'm speaking for keeps.
Try this on.
Who's next? We're coming you.
Ooh, Masaldi.
Watch me lay it. Come on.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Won't let up.
Need a boost?
Launching missile. This is it. You're freaking out. Gunfire.
Okay, now, before I was so rudely interrupted by combat, get our last one. You can shut the front door. You can change that.
And
Oh
that's
my
the
god.
last of it.
Good work, everyone. Back to Noctilum, then.
Back to settings then. Let's see. Can change the flight settings. Okay, flight module jump controls. Choose the behavior for jumping when the flight module is equipped. Press ZR while grounded to jump, then press ZR. Oh, okay, so you're basically just turning off jump. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, that's much nicer. Oh, okay, and it engages faster too. So do. Yeah, there's no like, there was like a warm-up period for a second there. Okay, that's way better. Thank you for that. Oh, that I should have complained about that sooner, because that totally makes sense. It totally makes this game better.
We've collected a whole dragon's hoard of genetic information. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. I'm ready. I'll go back to NLA.
Really?
Yes. See, while collecting the data, I heard voices. The beings that made this world told me something. To preserve is to cultivate.
I didn't hear anything personally, but that sounds lovely.
To preserve is to cultivate, huh? It's true that though this world will perish, we can still plant its seeds. In the next.
Yes, I swear I'll make it happen.
Whoa!
Ruh-roh, we got trouble.
What's the deal?
I'm afraid I may have trespassed on their territory while I was collecting the data earlier.
We'll handle it. You just get to NLA.
As you say.
You got it, dude.
They've seen us! Nice friend! Ask questions later!
Try this on!
My turn!
Out to the next!
Meridian strike!
Try this on!
Huh?
This is too far!
You're in my sight! You're mine!
Need a boost?
Got him! Lay down some cover fire!
Need a boost?
Come on!
This is it!
I'm off balance!
Let's get hunting!
Launching missile!
Hell yeah.
Come on!
Let's get hunting!
We're coming you!
Let's lay into it! This is it!
Nice. Take that, Simius.
Well, that did it.
Yeah. All right then, let's go report back to NLA.
Man, we gotta be close to the end here. Of end of 13-2.
Eric's been in touch. He says Ted saw sense and came back. And with a load of data in tow. You made a commander very happy today.
Where is he?
He broke the rules. He'll need to do his time. To discourage the others, shall we say.
Yeah, thought as much.
And the genetic data? What about that?
Already added to the White Whale 2's databases.
You cleared it.
Commander, thank you for this.
Mustache Man is big softy.
All right, folks. We'll call it a day. Kudos. You've earned yourselves a break. Well, there is one more thing.
Problem?
Good news. Fresh off the press, too. The jump drive is online.
You're serious?
I am. Go see for yourselves. The others should already be over there.
We gotta see it.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, what a magnificent system! Not only did you link the Ares drive to the White Whale 2, a nigh impossible task in itself, but to run them in parallel, thereby allowing the Ares to function as it always did? Hands off to you!
Now to get back the course
Pants
from
off.
Void,
That's funny.
make the Ares whole and return to home base. Then we can finally leave this place. Nice and simple, just the way I like them.
We've achieved a hell of a lot in a few short weeks. We rock.
The credit goes to our allies, chief among them the Manon, who shared much wisdom with us. Humanity could not have done this alone.
You know, I'm starting to think we might just be able to pull off a win.
In Void's contest? Really?
Lynn, now's not the time.
Yes, right. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring all that back up.
You're not wrong to have a wafer, Lynn. Ideally, all living creatures, big and small, would not fight, but set their eyes on a new universe while standing knee to knee.
The fact is, when Void faced us, he didn't consider pursuing that possibility. He can't consider it, even in theory. His goal is survival, at the cost of all else, everything and everyone. No more.
What a lonely way to be.
If loneliness is all he knows, is that why he doesn't want anyone else to make it to the next universe? That's why he denies us?
That's right.
Hang on a sec. He claims he's pursued us because he wants to know what death is. When I thought of him as evil, did I get him wrong? Was I too hasty?
No, there's certainly a streak of wickedness in him. He's lonely, insatiable, and curious, too. In a way, he's very pure. But if it ultimately brings him to wish harm upon us, we should call a spade a spade. By any name, his intentions are inscrutable to us, and that's the truth.
It's not like he wants to be screwed anyway. He's alone, and fine with it, right? Trying to suss him out might just tick him off. Although, I doubt that he even has the capacity to get angry.
I gotta say, you really seem to get him.
You trying to make me puke? I guess our minds might have gotten mixed together. Over there, inside of the rift.
Mixed? Such a curious notion.
It's the place where all consciousness flows. Me and Void, we both made it out of there. Doesn't surprise me if things got a little buggy.
So there's a bit of each of you in the other?
Maybe. Though, there's one key difference between me and him. I fight to secure us a place where we can all belong together. And that's because of a strong passion, something Void can never possess. It's 'cause I love you all.
Never were more heroic words spoken. Truly pearls of wisdom cast before a swine.
Thought I'd shaken the whole hero thing. I got high hopes. Fate doesn't lay our path out in front of us. We make it ourselves. Real body or mimeosome doesn't matter. Because we are feeling beings. We fight to survive. Right?
The White Whale 2 is now complete. Furthermore, all prospective escapees have been relocated to NLA. It's been hard work, but we're at the final stage.
Embark the residents, then retrieve the cores from Void and get going.
That's it.
I'm sure you must all be feeling the strain. Stay strong. We'll be needing your services just a while longer.
That said, there's still time before the DMAT effect reaches us. You should get some rest, but don't get lazy. At ease. Dismissed.
Phew. Alright, so 13.3 is probably at least another hour. Because I'm thinking I'm probably need to get to bed, and I wanted to finish 13 tonight, but I didn't realize that it was like all of the expansion. I thought it was just like part of it. So probably have to push 13.3 to tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. Around 3 hours, because probably because I'm slow at doing it. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good stream for tomorrow night. But I tell you what, we got a good group of folks hanging out tonight. So I'll do that. I'll do the one beg. If you don't mind, drop a like on your way out tonight. Helps me out. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed yourself. But yeah, I'll get a stream posted. We'll finish 13.3 tomorrow, and yeah, and then it's on to what? Leveling and tyrants and farming. Oh, okay. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, good night, Christian, Minerva, Xeno, Vlogs. Who else is in here? Oh, I don't know if Starcat's still around, but anyway. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And like I said, I'll get the stream posted maybe 8 o'clock tomorrow, because I bet I'm going to want a nap after work tomorrow. I just got a feeling, because I kind of wanted a nap after work tonight, but I was like, eh. We'll get to gaming. So anyway, thanks y'all, and see you later.